everybody know the difference between a thief and a robber. You know what I'm saying? You know, me personally, my opinion, I feel that the thief is like at the bottom of the crime list. You know what I'm saying? As an individual, because the thief is a sneak. You know what I'm saying? That's a burglar. The thief, they break into your house, they steal, or they go in your purse, or they try to be slick with it, and they try to be unnoticed. You know what I'm saying? Um, the robber do not care about being noticed. You know what I'm saying? If he got a mask on or mask off. You know what I'm saying? But he's there to broadly take it from you. You know what I'm saying? So there's a big difference between the thief and the robber. Now, me myself, we stole cars to joyride. So that's theft. But I was never a thief, like at heart. Meaning, like, you have people that are thieves. That's what they do. That's what they live for. They wake up to steal. You know what I'm saying? To sneak and get it without a person noticing that they done took it. Big difference. And like I said, I was never a thief at heart. I wasn't the person growing up that stole out my mama's pocketbook. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't that person. My thieving didn't come into play until, I was 13, 14, and that was like only stealing cars to joyride in, not to take the items that was in the car like a thief would do. You know what I'm saying? So there's a big difference between a thief and a robber. Now, in my early years, we talking about, before preteen. You know what I'm saying? So, we talking about before the 14, 15, 16. My grandmother, Dolores Walton Jones, um, rest in peace, grandmama. But she was staying right off 29. Shouts out to my 29 partner. She was staying right off 29 in an apartment called Jamestown. And it used to be a little store that I remember we used to walk to, and they had candy where you put in a bag and you weigh the candy and then you pay for it like that. I remember going in there and walking through there and grabbing a piece or two. Not like putting it in my pocket and walking out the door. More like just picking it up and eating it as I'm walking through. Still stealing. But like that's the most that you will get out of me growing up. Stealing. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I was never no thief. But I do remember when my grandmother moved to Atlanta, when she moved from College Park. She went from College Park Projects to Jamestown Apartments, and which were better apartments, and then than the projects. And then from Jamestown, she got a house right off Connolly, and that's right off Deerfield, Greenbriar, that whole little area right off Campbellton Road right there. And up until she died, she had been there for damn near almost 40 years. And I do recall, in which everybody know that's the Greenbriar area, Greenbriar Mall. I do recall me and my sister was able to go to Greenbriar Mall by ourselves. And really it was because she was older, I was able to go with her. You know what I'm saying? And we in Greenbriar Mall. And at this time they had Riches. Y'all remember Riches? They had Riches. And Riches had different floors. You go up the escalators and things like that. And however. So as we walking through, I'm with my sister just following along, her little brother. And, she might stop at like the perfume counter. Spray it. Psh, psh, psh. Oh, it smell good. Smell this, bro. Smell good. I'm like, yeah, stuff like that. So as we going through there, and at this time I don't know, what her mindset is. And, I don't even really know the reason why we there because we didn't have any money, you know what I'm saying? But, You know, we was allowed to go there. They had the game rooms and things like that, you know, where we could play and stuff, but we had a little change and stuff like that. But I know that we didn't have no money that day that we went. And I was wondering why she wanted to walk to the mall. But we went ahead and walked to the mall. Like I said, we walked through the mall. We end up in Riches. And, you know, she just tried on perfume. She tried on perfume for the most part. But I remember when we got into the jewelry section, we came upon some lady watches. And I remember her telling me, bro, I'm finna steal this watch. I think she said, I'm finna take the watch. And I'm finna get the watch, bro. I'm like, for real? She's like, yeah. And then she just got it, bang. Bam, she cuffed it. I'm like, oh, man, she got a watch. So, you know, we still in Riches. You know, keep on walking through like we shoppers, you know, but we're young. You know what I'm saying? My sister is only like 2 or 3 years older than me. So if I'm, excuse me, if I'm 11, you know what I'm saying? She had to be, you know, 13 at the most. You know what I'm saying? And I think, you know, I was like 11 or 12, like that right there. And so she had stole the watch and she had cuffed it, but we haven't left out of Riches yet. We still walking around. And in my head at this time, I'm wondering why my sister, like, why we ain't left. You know, she got the watch. Why we still just moping around here, you know, we'll end up getting caught or, you know, just, you know, whatever. But I was just wondering why she haven't left yet. She done got the watch, you know. But as we walking around, we ended up like in the toy section, you know, the kids section, you know, little underwear and socks and t-shirts, and then you keep on going down the aisle. Next thing you know, you in the toy aisle. So we know we just looking down, and it went like it was a lot of toys because this is Riches, you know what I'm saying? At the time, this ain't Toys R Us, because like we had Toys R Us back then, you know, that was popular. But they did have little toys and little things enough for kids inside Riches at the time. So we ended up on that kids aisle, and we going down the aisle, and I'm just looking at stuff, bam, play with it, bam, put it down, you know, like that. And then my sister, it's so crazy. My sister say, you ain't gonna get nothing. I'm like, huh? She's like, you ain't gonna get you nothing? And then when she said it, you know, she put that thought in my head, because I wasn't even thinking that, but she put that thought in my head. I'm like, yeah, sure, I'm gonna get me something too then. So as I'm going back through the toy section, I pick up a little car about this big. Y'all know they still have them cars today, you know, them little cars, you know. Sometimes the doors open on it like, actually the car that I had got was the General Lee, the Dukes of Hazzard, the little orange car. Both of the doors open, and then it had that flag, which we didn't know what the flag meant, that rebel flag. But it had the flag on, you know, the little cross with the stars in or whatever. But it was a General Lee, you know. And I said, oh, man, yeah, I'm going to get this right here, sis. I'm going to get this. So I just got it, and it was so little, you know what I'm saying? That little. It's still, you know, them cars still this little right now to this day. So I ended up getting the car, and I put it in my pocket. So now we good, you know what I'm saying? Sis, you know, sis got her little watch, and she done planted in my head, bro, you want to get you some? So I went ahead and got that little General Lee car for the Dukes of Hazzard. And, you know, when it comes to those malls, it don't happen until you get ready to leave. Because, you know, even though you cuff it, you could have a change of heart and put it back. You know what I'm saying? Now, we didn't do that, though. So, at this time, Big Sis like, okay, bro, come on, let's go. So I'm like, let's go. So we start trying to walk out of Riches. And, you know, at this time, we young, too, so we don't know about the person in plain clothes who's standing right next to us, who acting like they shopping, but they really secured for Riches. So we start walking toward the door, and then, you know how, you know, the mall door is a big opening. You know what I'm saying? Because they got to let them gates down, you know, like that right now. So we go to walking toward the door, and as we get closer, you know, we see that same lady who was standing next to her when we stole that stuff, who was shopping. We see her come in like in front of the door from the side, like before we get there. And then we see a man come and like stand next to her. And he got on like a white shirt with some black pants that look more like back then, y'all know, security. So I see this, but I really don't think that they finna stop us until we get right there, right on them. And they just grab both our shirts. We kids. You know what I'm saying? These adults. They just grab both our shirts. And like, hey, y'all too, come with us. And my sister's like, well, what y'all, she trying to pull away a little bit. What y'all putting your hands on me for? Don't come my sister. No, then my older sister, I told y'all she straight about it. She was about it back then at 13. Like, hold on. Get y'all hands on me. What y'all put y'all hands on me for? They're like, ma'am, come on. Just walk with us, young lady. Just come on with us, young lady. And me, you know, I'm scared. Because right now, I already know what's going on. I'm just quiet, and I just know we in trouble. We in trouble. And like, who we don't want to be in trouble with out of everybody in our family is our dad and our grandma, his mom. You know what I'm saying? So they take us into this little room. They sit us down in there by ourselves. It's like a little holding tank. And they come and get my sister. Ask my sister where we staying at. We tell we at our grandma's house, so they call our grandma. Man, our grandma come get us, man. When she comes through that door, when they open that door, we hit them key, and that door open, and we see her come through there. Oh, our stomach just dropped like we was in the elevator. We just looking at her. Me personally, I already done teared up. My grandma look at me and said, what you crying for, Dontrese? I ain't did that to you yet. I said, oh no, grandma, oh no. But what's crazy is they let my grandmama know that the reason why we was being detained is because they seen my sister steal a watch. And they didn't even take it from her at the time. They say they just put us in the holding tank and waited till our grandma to come, because then they was gonna, get the watch from her and let my grandma see that we actually had her stolen. And that's exactly what they did. When my grandma came, they explained to her, and they was like, now, Miss Kim, where's the watch? And what's crazy is my sister went down into her pants and pulled out the watch. Gave them the watch. Now, she gave it to my grandmama. My grandma gave it to them. My grandma said, oh, I'm tearing you up when I get home. I'm tearing you up. You know better than this. She gave us out there that speech, and she really put, like, aimed it right at my sister Kim, because, she stole the watch or whatever. And as they, finishing that off, the people said, well, they're young and it's their first time, and we're not going to press any charges once you take them home, and, they can't come back to the mall for a year, and we're going to write it in the paper, and we had to sign papers saying we couldn't come back to Greenbriar Mall for a year and stuff like that. But they didn't never say nothing to me about the little bitty Dukes of Hazzard car. You know what I'm saying? What's crazy is that they're saying, okay, well, you can go ahead and take them into your custody, Miss Walton Jones, get your grandkids like that. So she's like, come on, y'all come on right now. My grandma standing at the door of the little holding tank. My sister come out the door, bam, boom, go past my grandmama. Then as I'm going past my grandmama too, my sister turn around and she say, Dontrese, tell grandmama what you got. My grandma said, what? She said, tell them what you got, Dontrese. And in front of the mall security and the mall people too, my grandmama and my sister right there who told them, I got to go in my pocket and pull out the Dukes of Hazzard car. My grandma snatch that car from me and say, you going to get it too. I'm sorry, ma'am, and I'm saying all that's the right there, man. But my sister told on me. We went, man, I was only 11. She 12 or 13. And she done snitched on me already. She done told on me already, man. For real, like we ain't even got to be in the streets. Nothing. She already was snitching. I love you, Big Sis, man. Hey, man, thank y'all for tuning in to another great episode of Underground Source TV. Don't be stealing. Hey, listen, especially at those malls, man. They got those secret shoppers that really ain't secret. They mall security. And I know a lot of y'all found out the hard way. Hey, man, we right here live Underground Source TV, man. Y'all go ahead and check out my YouTube shops. We got new music coming to YouTube right here, man. OG Black Bart. Y'all make sure y'all check out that new single. This is the single for the summer off my new album, Sleep With You. It's right here on YouTube, man. Y'all go click it. Y'all go share it, man. Check out the YouTube shop. Y'all about to get those memberships before I shut it down. Like I told y'all, once I shut down the memberships, everybody who's members, who don't got memberships, I'm releasing the first 10 untold, uncut stories that gonna knock you off your socks, man. It's OG Black Bart 3700 College Paul. Stand up.
I want to sleep with you. How many times I got to tell you? You and that nigga a failure, and I'll always be here to help you. Now I need a little bit of that wet, set me song right there to the side. Your little baby girl too sweet, and let me hit it from the back, that side. Don't need to tell anybody all bit, and nobody don't know, nobody won't cry. Just keep it all to yourself and hold your breath, cause I'm coming in fine. Don't need no feeling, don't got no feeling, can't keep doing but my sleep. Only get that dick and feel this tongue, I bet you never leave. I wanna sleep with you. Girl, let me through. Let me climb on top of you. Because I like the view. I like your tits too. So what you wanna do? I wanna sleep with you. That's all I wanna do. I wanna sleep with you.